What up?
What's up?
What it did now?
All right. Up in the cut with the Smith brothers.
Let's see who we got in the building.
It's hot shit.
All right, Boogie. Ball.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I ball up in the joint.
I don't know if y'all put y'all's names in, but I'm going to see. I'm going to throw y'all's names in there real quick. Let's see.
And you got DeMarcus, a.k.a. Pops Dog, the Kingpin.
Pops Dog, the Kingpin up in this joint. That's right.
What's going on, man? This is the control room. We back up in here, man.
What's going on?
What's up, everybody?
All right, chilling with the Smith brothers. We go back what?
Smith brothers.
30 plus.
Here's a rule though, man.
Mm-hmm.
One rule. Hold on. Before we get started, there's one rule on the control room. We don't give out government names.
Oh, okay. All right. No government names on here.
Hey, I'm not hiding from nobody.
Right,
man.
Well, speak for yourself.
Except for my bill collectors.
So you hiding from everybody, basically.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I do not confirm or deny that nonsense.
So this is a new layout, y'all. I'm just making sure everything's running the way I need it to work. You see, so this is the display names here. There you go. So right here we got, as you see on the screen, we got Eyeball, straight out of Seattle, holding it down. How's the weather out there, my brother?
Gray and cloudy as always, man. You know what it is.
As always.
Always.
Right. For all those that don't know, me and Eyeball go back, but we don't go back as far as the one who introduced me to Eyeball. Big Pops Dog to Marcus. He got his government name up on there.
Why you put my government name on there? Hold on.
I just told you we don't do that on here.
I didn't put it on there.
Yeah, fix that shit.
I didn't put it on there.
Let me see. I'll edit your name right now. Hold on. I'll do it right now. I didn't even know it was there.
I didn't either. I was wait a minute.
Man, flip the Pop Star to Kingpin. You know what it is.
Pop Star.
Not the Duck King. Pop Star Duck Kingpin. DA.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. I am editing your name right now.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that. We're doing this right.
You got somebody on this beat? What it look like?
Yeah, I'm propping. This is the one I'm propping up for somebody right now. They about to fight me in a minute when they hear it. They're like, "Hey, man, what's going on with this track, man?"
All right.
So here we go.
I ain't gonna hate. That's just dope.
Thank you. Let's see. Does that look a little bit better for you?
Yeah, there you go. That's better. That's better. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I told you I was hiding from my bill collectors, man. They used to put my
Put your business all out there.
Put them all out in the streets, man.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm terribly sorry about that. I did not mean to do that.
Hey, the police be like screening people's Instagram and shit, catching fools these days because everybody be posting that shit.
Right? Is that a knock I hear in the background? Somebody at your door, bro?
Nah.
Okay. Just make it short. Let me make sure. Okay.
I'll be back. I'll hit y'all back in just a second. We're gonna have to check. We're gonna have to put this on mobile.
So yeah, this is family right here. This is DeMarcus, man. This is HD, aka Pops the Kingpin, man. We go back like, man, we go back. So everybody in the room right now is all family. You know what I mean? So we the originators. These are the ones that motivated me to get started at it. And much appreciated to all y'all, man. All the hard work is about to start paying off. Control Room about to start doing some big things, and I appreciate y'all for joining me on the beginning.
Oh yeah,
not a problem.
I'm down with it.
Absolutely.
Whenever you need me, I'm.
Yes, do it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So what's going on? What's going on with y'all?
What's good?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for y'all's patience, man.
Just old man over here. Just moved up in the world, had the birthday and whatnot, and then
congratulations.
Yeah, had the little tragedy, lost a little family member, but it's all good.
Sorry to hear it, brother.
Yep. One of the cats, Blue, just decided to go on to another place today, so yeah, we'll get past it. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Oh yeah. It stings, but it's okay. You know. They become like family too. They hang around long enough, you know.
Yeah,
that's absolutely.
True. That's true.
If you feed and shelter any living being, that's family right there.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Oh yeah.
Yep, they be putting their name on the orange juice and everything.
Right. I'll be having others coming up at the door looking for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't here right now. Sorry, he in the streets.
Yes.
You gotta find him in the streets.
Yeah. Man. So the pets, man. I tried my best not to get attached to a pet. I had a cat. I had a cat once. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one of the ones that I got on my own, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hated that.
Coaxed into getting it. Yeah, I know you know what that. I know what that feels like.
I hated that.
By the way, my name ain't on there, but I'm 2G. Everybody should know that. But yeah, the thing is, man, when it comes to pets, I had a fish that I kind of liked, a goldfish.
Oh
yeah, the cat ate it.
Oh damn!
Oh wow!
Pissed me off. The cat literally was creeping, and I should have known because we stupidly got one of these little old school little Garfield little situations where just little fish bowl sitting on top of the little coffee table, whatever we had. Oh, he was eyeing that meal. That cat was eyeing that meal.
That was a happy meal.
He was waiting for us to go to sleep. Because I saw it perched up on top of the fishbowl once. You know what I'm saying? I was like, get your ass down. What you doing? I mean, he was just really precarious, but he started playing with the water, trying to coax the fish to come up to the surface. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, get your ass down. And my dumb ass just decided, okay, that's going to be the end of that. So we went to sleep one night, woke up the next morning, that bowl was empty.
Oh,
it was gone. I was like, damn. It was a cool little fish too, man. I was more sad about that fish than anything. I was like, damn, I've lost fish before, but the way he went out was not cool.
Man.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on in the world? What's going on? Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, there's a lot going. What's not going on in the world is the real question, man. You know what I mean? Where do we start? Well, this is what I wanted to do before we get into the dumb stuff. I wanted to catch some reactions. I know y'all probably already seen them. I'm a little late on them, but there's a couple of movies I wanted to. I saved in my little playlist that I showed y'all that I wanted.
Hey, hit us up.
Get a quick reaction.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to debate on which one I should start with. There's two of them. There's one that's the Mortal Kombat one. I don't know if Did y'all get to see both of the
I have
starting
not.
trailer or the teaser
I
for
have
that one?
not.
I have not on that.
All right. So I tried to sneak it in, and I was like, wait a minute, let me watch this thing on the show and see what it's looking like, because Mortal Kombat has been getting a bad rap for a long time in terms
For a
of
long time.
production quality when it comes to movies.
Right.
So let me see what it look like, man.
Storyline and everything.
Right. Because there's storylines.
Yeah. So, let me do this real quick. Let me pull this up. See if I got it here. Bear with me. Yeah, there it is. So clean this out. Hit play.
I don't want to see it if Samuel L. Jackson ain't in it.
All right.
He probably is, man. He probably is. He's in every damn thing.
You say he's in every other movie, so
Man.
Speaking of another movie that's supposed to be coming out, what happened to? Well, I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me play this first.
yeah. Let's go ahead.
All right, so cue you up here. Let me get my sound together. Got the red band trailer. Oops, let me stop my music first. Gotta stop the music.
To capture a wanted fugitive.
I'm gonna start that again. Holy crap. All right, let's see here.
Sold already, right there.
Right.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive.
Okay.
Well, damn.
Unit in seconds.
Oh, so that's Jax.
Oh. Yeah, it's supposed to be Jax, yeah. So that's how he lost his arms?
Damn.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
It's
pretty graphic.
Different
Intro.
cultures all over the world.
Right.
Reference a great tournament of champions. That dragon marking?
It looks like
It's
the
an invitation.
special effects are going to be a lot better.
Homeboy right there is in almost every fucking karate movie.
Oh
So,
shit!
Oh, get over here.
That's a damn samurai. I wonder who he's supposed to be.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang.
Yeah, they upped the graphics graphics a little bit.
Lord Raiden, the fate of Earth is in our hands.
It still feels a little cheesy.
Kind of feels a little cheesy, but
yeah.
it looks like at least they got somebody to look better as Raiden.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's all going to come down to the storyline. If they can pull that off, it might be dope. But
Yeah.
Oh, that looks kind of corny.
yeah.
Yeah. But so far, the only thing that look dope is Scorpion
intro?
and Sub-Zero. Yeah, they're selling. They spent all their money on this.
Right.
You be lucky if you get a good story now. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Yeah, I really think that on this one, the best part of the movies were in the trailer.
Mm-hmm. Well, you never know. I mean, I'll be honest. My interest level is probably about a 5. I am, but I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we're going up to a 10, I'm about a 5 on that.
Me too.
Give you, yeah, that's where I'm at too. I mean, just out of curiosity and nostalgia wise, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we grew up playing that, so it's like, okay, what? But I'm just iffy on what they're going to do for a storyline, really.
Right.
I feel the same. I'm like,
Now, I see
All
you
right.
got Kong versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus King Kong. Now, here's the thing. Both those movies, I really like the graphics. I didn't like the storyline on either of them.
right, but yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just saying I liked the graphics and the storyline on Kong Skull Island.
Kong Skull Skull Island was better than the Godzilla. Godzilla is just, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's what's he eating? He's eating nuclear shit or something and growing. I mean, it's just I don't know.
But it could have been better, but it was better than the one that they made in '99 or something like that.
That is true. Yeah, that was straight garbage.
So here's how I feel about it. I take both of them for what they are. I think the one that came out, I think it was 2014. They knew they had something on their hands, but they didn't have enough story to go with. So
Right.
and they didn't want to overblow their budget on the special effects. So they only had them show up every once in a while. You know what I'm saying, on screen. They kept teasing the audience on purpose. You know what I'm saying? That was part of the story, but it was really part of like saving money. I think, you know, they probably spent most of their money on Bryan Cranston, if anything.
Right. Absolutely.
He acted the hell out of that role. So, but outside of that, the 1991, I go back and it's just cheesy, campy, like, 90s action movie.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's dumb on purpose. You know,
you talking about the Godzilla where P. Diddy did for the soundtrack?
I don't know. Right.
Yeah.
The Matthew Broderick one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, P. Diddy was on the soundtrack. Yeah, he did something.
Oh, that's probably why it sucked. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop.
No, he really thought he was doing something with that one too.
Yeah. You ain't a Diddy fan? You don't fuck with Bad Boy?
I mess with Bad Boy a little bit, but
I fuck some Bad Boy records. You know what I'm saying? They got some classics.
Hate them. Yeah, I don't totally hate them.
I don't know about his
shiny suits.
Right. I don't know about his shows and the girl groups, the R&B groups. His hip hop stuff is alright if he catches the right cat.
Right.
It's been a minute. It's
been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100. It's been a hot minute.
They got some classics though. But I'm trying to see him fucking with these new niggas. These new niggas is different. They just different. So
he can't compete with these people, man. This is what he's on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what you're talking about.
Yep. You found it. Yep. I was like, really? What you doing, Diddy? What are you?
So he just jumped. Now, let me get this straight. Did he just fly out of an elevator, out of a building, and turn into a bunch of doves? Is that what just happened?
That's what it looked like.
I don't remember that part of the video.
Oh,
I remember all that video.
He used. I think it's Led Zeppelin song remix to try to make it hip hop.
Yeah,
it was definitely Led Zeppelin, but it was good in theory.
Right, it was good on paper.
Bad execution. Yeah. All right. What we got?
All right, let's go ahead and do the trailer, because this is my first reaction to the new teaser for Godzilla. Let me pull that one up.
You almost had it.
The myths are real.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
They have an ancient rivalry.
Fire!
Oh!
There was a war.
Wrecked his grill.
He's in Antarctica?
And they're the last ones standing.
I'll tell you what I'm getting. I'll tell you the vibes I'm getting on this one.
All right, go ahead.
I'll tell you the vibes I'm getting on that one. The vibes I'm getting on that one seems to be more like Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
I can see that.
How they kind of shitted on the original Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
I can see that. I think though it'll be definitely a better version of it though.
I'm more interested in this than either one of the other two by themselves standalone. I'm interested to see them mix it up.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, I will say this: their CGI department has a lot more money than the ones for Mortal Kombat.
Clearly,
look way better.
Clearly,
and it's definitely not. It's definitely not old P Diddy jumping out of an elevator.
Turning
into the,
Oh no, they need to bring that. Needs to be the intro to
let's see that.
the new movie. That has to be the intro. Everybody's gonna go see that.
Let that ride out for a second. Oh my goodness! Oh, what? I just remember the video, and I was like, "What the hell is he doing?"
right. Well,
He's still my guy. He's still my guy, P Diddy. But yeah, that's nah.
He ain't my guy. He ain't never been my guy. I don't know how's he been your guy. I never knew he was your guy, man.
No. I fucks with Bad Boy. They, big and had the Craig Max came out with the 112s and the.
Well, you heard it here first on the control room.
Had some Black Rob. I mean, I fucks with some of that shit, but no, he ain't my guy. Now. I know. What were you talking 20 years ago? You know what I'm saying? Back when they was on some of that Junior Mafia and all that shit. Yeah.
Right.
They was on it. They had their run. You can't hate on it. They had their run.
Oh no, like I said, I cannot hate on it. But I mean, it didn't cause Little Kim to get a nose job and face job.
Right.
Bad boy did him dirty. You see?
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Craig Mack was in some religious compound. He don't have no great track record when it comes to his artists.
Who was the dude who went to jail for him over in the J-Lo thing in the club? Shine in jail for 10, 15 years or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Right.
He was pretty dope though.
He was pretty dope. And then he came back out and now he's Jewish, got the little Jewish curls on the side of his head.
They all seem to lose.
They lose their damn mind.
They lose their damn mind.
Yeah, as far as I know, P Diddy is like the Erykah Badu to rappers. To make them lose their damn mind. Messing with them.
Well, who else was it?
One more.
Mace done lost his mind.
Yep.
Right. I got one more pulled up before we get into some dumb stuff of the world.
So my interest went up one click on that one from the previous one. Just a 6. That's where my interest is at. I'm not super interested, but it went up one notch compared to the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's not like, oh my god, this is going to be the dope. Nah.
Yes, I feel the same. I feel the same.
Yeah.
I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you. I feel exactly the same. I think that's how they got. Well, I don't know. Like when they did the King of the Monsters one, it was not what I had intended or expected based off of what they did with the lead up and build up to it from the last Godzilla.
Right.
And when they did the King of the Monsters, that's another one of that Pacific Rim Uprising vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, But I think I got. Go ahead.
I'm just saying that you got to be careful though, because you got a whole bunch of people like myself that are you got a lot of nostalgia from those type of movies. To me, that's kind of like remaking a Bruce Lee movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why they did their best to not do movies like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, especially with Bruce Lee, man, the following he got, that's a real person. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
He's a character on a screen, but he's a real life actual person that people really looked up to for his philosophy.
Whoever takes that role of Bruce Lee, they're just going to do a one movie and quit, because the ridicule you're going to get, you can't please nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
if you take a role of Bruce Lee, you ain't pleasing nobody. No one's gonna. They're gonna be like, they're like, no.
I'm gonna play this one thing, and then I got a rebuttal for you on that, because
all right.
I'll tell you who's gonna play Bruce Lee in a minute, and it's gonna be the perfect.
They're gonna do it.
I'll tell you in just a minute. Before we go to that, one last one that I think is gonna pique everybody's interest, because a lot of these ones that's been going to streaming services seem to have a lot more appeal than what's been trying to be like feature movie releases.
Right.
And the one that I noticed was one of the many, because Marvel has been going out of their way to make sure that they do these extra spin-offs of all their films that they were very successful for. And so I'm slow on all this because I've been trying to get our stream up together, but I held back to watch the entire trailer for the 2021 of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Because I wanted to see how that was. I don't know if you guys got to see that one yet.
I have not.
And that's supposed to be coming to streaming. You know what I mean? It's going to miss the theaters altogether. It's going to be an actual series. So
Yeah, that's supposed to be on Disney as far as I thought.
Disney Plus, I believe. Yeah. So I'll have to check that out. I don't have Disney Plus, but I'll find a way. But yeah, so let me play this real quick here. Oh, get it from a friend or something. All right.
A good friend of mine once said, "The price of freedom is high. It always will be."
It's time.
All right.
Start.
Okay.
Disney Plus.
I'm feeling that.
I think
Yeah.
there's another.
So,
Yeah, there's a little bit more to this. Hold
who
on.
would
Let me
like to
make sure.
start?
Mr. Barnes, why does Sam aggravate you?
15 seconds to drop. So what's our plan?
It's high budget too. Looks like.
Absolutely.
Great.
You know,
The heroes
oh,
cannot be allowed to exist.
This already looks better than Mortal Kombat, and that's supposed to be a feature.
Oh, yeah.
film.
Work unfinished.
Mm-hmm.
That's that Mickey Mouse money.
Where do we
Yep.
start?
Yeah, I'm looking more forward to that than anything else.
Anything else? I hate to say it, but it's almost like Marvel can't miss.
Well, they can miss, but they rarely miss,
They can.
and they
The one
learn
that-
from their lessons fast.
The one that disappointed me was a Captain Marvel.
Right? Yeah,
Man,
that's the miss right there.
I was expecting, for it being their namesake, I was really expecting them to do something with it. But
oh,
Right.
Captain Marvel.
yeah, he lost.
It wasn't too bad. Honestly, it could have been better, but it wasn't too
wasn't-
bad.
I ain't gonna-
It wasn't the
I ain't gonna
worst,
lie.
but
Dude's head is
It
way
wasn't
too close to
Wonder
this
Woman.
tire.
oh yeah,
He should be dead right there. I don't care
Absolutely.
how much special effects you got.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that
It
one
wasn't-
looks pretty dope.
You know, Captain Marvel wasn't Wonder Woman 1980.
no.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Oh,
My god,
That movie gave me a headache.
did you watch the whole thing?
I missed that
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, I did.
Was it 80 or 84?
84.
84.
84,
It don't
okay.
matter. It sucked. Don't matter what year it was.
It could have been 92. It was just terrible.
Man,
I honestly didn't see it, but I was wondering why 84. What is it about 84 that they decided to pick
nothing
that
special.
I have
Nothing
no
special.
idea, but
It was just
it was
gimmicky.
garbage.
year? Okay.
Yeah, it was just nothing but a gimmick. That's all they wanted to do was try to spin off of that because they didn't do it before.
Money grab. They just trying to get that. You know?
Basically.
Yeah, whoever, I think it was Warner Brothers or Paramount, whoever owns the X-Men franchise, they tried to pull that shit too, but they did it way better. At least,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm saying that, it almost seems like Marvel can't really miss when it comes to, high budget movies.
Right.
Even their flops are better than DC's best.
Well, that's the point. If they got a flop, they can bounce back off that shit because they got way more disposable income than most of these.
DC just be fucking up, yo. I mean, the Superman versus Batman shit. That was so fucking bad, bro. That was so terrible.
It was.
What was the other one they did? That was just the first Superman by itself, Man of Steel. That is ridiculously lame. I mean, the last Batman with what's his name? Affleck.
Yeah,
you being funny.
Affleck.
He needed Affleck.
Right.
Damn movie.
Yeah, I was like, oh my. Yeah.
Well, they went wrong. They went wrong with casting Ben Affleck for Batman anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And I know Homeboy's supposed to be the lady killer and shit. The fucking Mimosa or whatever the fuck his name is. Aquaman,
Jason Momoa.
fucking
Right.
Momoa.
Oh,
But you lost me, man.
bruh. And like I said, the Aquaman
Yeah.
was garbage.
Yeah, it was bad. That was horrible.
And I was rooting for it. I was really rooting for it.
And I
But
forgot
it was
the one.
exhausting to watch.
Yeah, the one
It
it
really
came
was.
from. Liga. What was it? Where he came from? Aquaman.
Oh,
There was a movie with him, Superman, Batman,
the Justice League.
Justice League. Yeah. Awful. Just awful.
Yeah.
Well, that was their hit.
You know what's coming up though. Hey, you know what's
that?
coming up though. I mean, I'm good. I'm not gonna play it, but I might say that for another show. Is the actual Snyder cut is coming out? Y'all know about that, right?
I heard about that. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can sit through that like that again.
Well, I hear that. Here's what I believe. I think the Snyder Vision is supposed to be way more, and plus they had plenty of time because of COVID to actually give it the love it was supposed to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I think, and the fact that it's going to come out on streaming means that they're going to give you a whole bunch of hidden content that you would be able to sit through at home that you probably wouldn't sit through in the theater, even though it's supposed to be released on both. But
this might be just a fanboy in me when it comes to DC and Marvel, but
yeah,
it just seems like to me DC they have a perfect blueprint in their animated movies that they make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they totally stray from those when they're making them into live action. Like, you have a blueprint. Just go by the blueprint.
Well, you got it.
They flop hard in the theater.
Well, you got to blame the directors and whoever chooses to choose those directors, and they want to imprint their vision on it. But I mean, sometimes it works because you see, Nolan did a good job of re-envisioning. He had no choice though. He had to basically reinvent the franchise altogether. So until he got exhausted and just gave up on the last movie.
Marvel's got an edge on them, even if you look at like their series that they put out, like Jessica Jones and what's the brother's name?
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Those are dope. They are dope. Punisher's dope.
But they wouldn't risk that. That's why they took the chance and put it on Netflix, because they wouldn't risk that in the theaters. Jessica Jones will make when I first saw the very first show of Jessica Jones, I literally was like depressed as hell. I had to go, man, if I had a cigarette, if I was a cigarette smoker, I would be smoking one. I was like, Jessica Jones is on some depressing ass.
But
you couldn't even save it.
The cinematography, and the storyline is dope. Like, you know what?
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They got good actors, good actors, good actresses.
Hella
great
good story,
cinemas.
in depth.
Yeah,
good writing, all that. But I just was like, man, hold on. I can only take so much. This is a series, and this is the first show. I watched about 2 or 3 of them things. I was like, man, I feel very,
the
very
crazy thing about
drained.
that is the crazy thing about that situation is that most people before seeing that series didn't know who Jessica Jones was. I was one of them. I didn't even know who she was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
And that's part of her character, just being overly sarcastic and just, you know what I'm saying, always on a downer sort of mentality when she speaks, and that's just part of her character. But I like the series personally. I thought they did a great job.
Man,
right.
The only one that I didn't just totally love all the way was the Iron Fist. But and not that it was bad. It just didn't catch me like it should have. And also I didn't finish watching the Punisher series either. I need to go back and watch that.
Oh, that was another one that was very depressing. I didn't get the
Punisher is dark. Punisher is very dark,
but it's always been dark.
Yeah, but I like the Punisher. It was Iron Fist and the other guy with the eyes. What's his name? Daredevil. I really wasn't totally all into Daredevil.
Oh, Daredevil was sick to me. I love them. I love that show. Yeah,
I might have to revisit it.
Speaking of dark, that's what Zack Snyder was doing. He took this whole Justice League thing to like dark terrain, and they was like, wait a minute, the studios is like, we about to lose money, man. What the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because they saw, Marvel with their superheroes just really doing it up. But Let me just play a little bit of this trailer.
Yeah,
and
go
see
ahead.
Where they're
Go
going
ahead.
with it. Maybe y'all can see what they're doing. HBO Max.
Please the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth, I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
All right. I'm gonna raise my hand first.
Probably fought.
I gotta raise my hand first. So,
all right, come with it.
That is the least matching song for a trailer I've ever fucking seen. Like,
Right?
why did they pick that song for that trailer? You know
I'll tell you why, but I'll tell you why. And there's another thing I was supposed to tell you too. But go ahead. Go ahead and get your rant off, and I got you.
Okay. It just didn't match. My interest level is probably about a 7. I mean, I don't think it's going to be very good, to be honest with you. I'm seeing a lot of the same old repetitive shit from those guys. The one actually from DC I liked better than even Justice League was the Suicide Squad. I felt like they did a better job with Suicide Squad, which was a runoff than their actual main characters. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong; they have Will Smith up in there, but like their character development, their storyline, and even there was some cheesy shit in there too. But like, I don't know. This just screams cheese to me.
All right. Go ahead. Your turn.
No. Can Snyder? Can he make freaking? What's the name? Flash. Can he make him run better? Can Snyder Cut make him run better?
Oh, the Flash.
The Flash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like I really think that like a lot of times it's just really people are really trying way too hard to do stuff that has already been done.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They're just trying to be different for the sake of being different.
Right. And I think if anything, if they do this, they're doing the Snyder's Cut.
Yeah.
It might put a little more action into it, but it's not going to take away from what the story was already.
Right.
That's just my thought.
They just basically, you know what? It's sort of like you got some from this dish, some from that dish, some from this dish. Let's put all this shit together and just put it in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? And reheat some bullshit up.
Basically, just throw some little ketchup on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Back in the microwave.
Not seeing nothing new that's going to grab me there.
Here's the thing. Here's what I would say. I think because we're seeing it again, if it was introduced to us the first time, they would not have probably played that kind of background. But that background, this is strictly a fanboy type of film right now.
Right.
For the ones who felt like they were cheated out because of the studios having to do what they had to do to keep on schedule and on budget.
Right.
But now that they have a second chance and Snyder's back, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, they're gonna go ahead and give it strictly. It's all for fans. It's not for anybody else. You know what I mean? Just kind of like what they did with Sonic the Hedgehog, where they messed that up, and it's like, oops, okay, the fans. All right, we're gonna listen. Yeah, we're gonna listen to y'all this time. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing with DC, I'm seeing, especially when you're talking Justice League and all that, I'm seeing a repetitive theme over and over, and it ain't working. They're not beating Marvel, okay? They're not beating Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? They're not beating any of these other. Because they're coming in last repetitively. They need to do something else to shake that shit up. The only thing that they got right was those dark ass Batman movies with the Dark Knight and
absolutely.
They had a brilliant director.
Yes,
yeah.
Dark Knight Rises and
Yeah, I don't on a director level. I don't think that even Nolan at his worst, and this is not me on no fanboy stuff. I believe that Nolan at his worst is still way better than Jack Snyder. You know
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
way better. You know so that's what Jack. Did I say Jack? Zack Snyder. Excuse me.
Exactly.
But, there was something else I forgot to tell you, and I can't remember. It'll come to me later. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to some not so entertaining news and a little more serious, real world stuff. And I'll talk. We'll probably talk about one or two more topics here, and just to make sure that this stream is going the way it's supposed to. But this one I did not notice, and I'm sure you guys might have heard a little bit about it. But Antarctica is apparently a big chunk has fallen off of the actual Antarctic shelf.
No, I haven't heard that.
You heard about that?
No.
Now, when I'm talking about big, I mean big. If I remember right, let me pull this up so I can.
You got the feed
on it. I got the feed on it, and I also got what they said was. Well, I think it'll actually say it in the video. So
it's probably because Trump out there. Trump went to Antarctica to hide out.
No, he down in CPAC right now.
Oh no, I'm just.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that in a second too. I don't know if I saved that to my latest playlist, but there's something I want to show y'all. I think you probably no, it wasn't you or somebody else, but I'll show you this thing about CPAC. We'll move on to that as the next topic. But here is this piece of Antarctica. This is just a helicopter view, overhead view here. There you are.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you see how far it goes into the horizon,
right?
This ain't no. It's not completely broken off, but it's like imagine if this was the Great Fault in California or somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
Huge crack going on. So, how far out is that, or like, is it close to the actual water? Or is it just down straight in the middle somewhere?
Well, I don't know, but they say it's look at it, 20 times the size of Manhattan. That's 490 square miles, bro.
Woo. Good gravy.
That's like some Grand Canyon type shit.
Yeah, look how far it goes down. You can tell. I mean, we don't have like a point of reference to go off of, but you can kind of, that number will let you know. Like, if you fall down there, they ain't coming for you.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to find out.
No.
So they knew about it 10 years ago. This is my first time watching the entire thing on this, but
wow, that's crazy.
But now it's opening up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, global warming is a real thing, man. Y'all live out there where the weather's crazy all the time, so y'all be below zero one week and 70 degrees the next week. So
absolutely,
I feel global. But out here, we don't really get snow that much, right? I'd say a handful of times, but over the last year or so, we've been getting it more repetitively over and over. And I'm talking almost like Denver type snow.
Wow.
A 1.5 feet, 2 feet, you know what I'm saying? And that's very untypical for out here. Winter or summer's been getting close to 100, which is untypical too. It usually hovers somewhere around 80. So I think, the world is changing. We're fucking it up.
Man.
We're polluting it. And
yeah, and let Trump go out there. Oh, it's just, that's just, That's not climate change. That's just the way things go.
Right.
Somebody like him, anybody like that believes what like the way he believes is. That's just how people want to just to be dismissive, even if they see 100%
fake news
proof in their face.
Fake news, right?
Fake news,
right? It's like you got all the proof right there. But
my take on it is a little different, I guess. Like I think the world's resilient. This Earth is resilient. It had the dinosaurs, got hit by the meteor or whatever, killed them mofos off, paved the way for us to be around, right? Because we couldn't coexist.
Right.
But the world's resilient. The world shook them off like a bad cold. Like, oh, I took this blow. Okay, let me keep spinning. And
right.
You know what? If we screw this up and we pollute the world, and if we, go to nuclear war and have a nuclear winter, it'll do the same thing. It'll just shake us off like a bad cold, and something else will be around.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we ain't going to destroy the world. We'll destroy ourselves. We ain't gonna destroy the world
faster than anybody.
Yeah. So I mean, that's my take on it. I mean, obviously, it's best if we just calm the fuck down on all the pollution and nukes and all that, But
yeah, right.
Yep.
I know, but we know that ain't gonna happen, right?
Scary as it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other thing you guys were saying you wanted to talk about? Shit, I forgot already.
You were talking about CPAC.
CPAC, okay. I don't think I have this in here, but I do have it over here, so hang tight. This is something that, speaking of scary stuff, man, that I just came across today. Let's see, I'll stop this real quick. Come out of there. Bear with me 1 second if I can find it.
They can fix that crack if they just use a little Gorilla Glue.
Right. Yeah, where's
only if.
She got her 15 minutes, man. We ain't gotta give her no more pub.
No, I'm not gonna get.
Hey, try to plug that crazy ass broad. Come on, man.
Hey, bro. Hey.
They gave her a GoFundMe, got like 15 G's and shit. I'm like, what? Who the fuck is trying to? Why are you trying to help out stupid? You know what I'm saying? No,
so check it out, man. This CPAC thing really is what you were mentioning about.
Mm-hmm.
This is on theguardian.com, but hotels say stage resembling Nazi room.
Oh,
is
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Stage resembling a Nazi room.
Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't even have picked up on that, but it sure the fuck does.
Right. Me too. I caught a little bit of Trump talking there today, and I was like, huh.
Wow.
Was it today that he did it?
I'm not for sure, but
yesterday, I believe.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, that totally does. That's spot on, yeah.
The Hyatt Corporation calls the symbol of hate abhorrent on Sunday after the design of the stage at right-wing conservative political action conference, CPAC. At one of its hotels, drew comparisons to Norse room used by Nazi during the Second World War.
Wow!
Of course, this is where everybody's famous favorite president shows up to speak. I listened to a little bit of that.
Yeah, Obama was up in there?
Crap. Right.
No. What?
I know. I'm just fighting with you.
Only if, right?
Here's the thing. Like, they confuse me, especially them worshiping this one man, because we all grew up like in the church and whatnot, right? So I would consider what we believe more conservative values, Christian values, right? So you got these white evangelicals who are following this man, and he's spewing out all this hatred, and he's a put down artist. He's everything but what the Bible teaches, right? As far as tolerance and praying for your enemies, or for those who don't understand, like there's a lot of stuff I don't agree with necessarily, but all I can do is pray for them. I'm not going to judge them, and that's what we're taught as Christian men, or Christian, as through our faith, is to love one another regardless. But they're preaching anything but love. And and to me, he is anything but a conservative. I don't find him conservative at all. I don't.
Right. That's true. But I mean, if you're being honest with with the situation being what it is, that at any given time, anybody that spits that type of stuff that claims to be Christian, let's go all the way back to the slave master days.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yes. Bottom line is how they thought it was okay to hate on us and still say that they're Christians. So
in the name of God, we're gonna put these. We're gonna enslave a whole other race in the name of God. So that's where they confuse me with their whole value system, and they say, "Oh, he's not racist." Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! And what he's done with the Hispanic community down at the border, bro.
Oh my God!
Absolutely.
And I saw a news conference that they actually, pretty much they left the Trump's administration left the new administration with nothing, and not only did they leave them with nothing, they didn't have anything structured or organized enough to deal with it. There was a lot of just completely just go for what in comparison to like what a government should be doing to manage a crisis like that, man. When it comes to the dreamers, when it comes to all these displaced kids, it's just ridiculous, man.
Well, yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, in every culture, there's an unwritten rule: you don't mess with children. And this motherfucker taking kids away from their parents and separating them, unforgivable, unforgivable.
Well, not even that. It's just now he's at the he got to the stage was like I'm gonna take my ball and go home. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if you can handle this stuff without me being in office.
I had somebody that I had known for a couple of years. She's always very nice to me, but had no idea she was on that QAnon stuff, right? They truly believe in 3 days that Trump will be reelected and that there's going to be overthrow the government and that there's going to be a new government coming in and he's going to get reelected and he's going to be president once again. And Biden and all of them are going to be round up in handcuffs for stealing the election. And I'm like, do you understand how crazy you sound right now?
Let's go. Y'all watch The Purge, the new founding fathers?
I'm like, okay. You guys took it way too far on the 6th, on January 6th. But if you think that something else is going to pop up on the 4th, which kind of bugs me on the 4th, like, okay, are they going to plan some bombing? Or are they going to plan something beyond what we saw on the 6th?
You never know. I mean, if this last year has showed me anything, is that it's not to put anything past anybody.
No,
not at all, not at all. And the other thing is, like, look at this right here. They got this golden statue that they put up for this dude, man.
Right. They're worshiping this guy. Worshiping him.
Yeah.
Oh, well, obviously not real gold, but that's Trump anyway. He's not genuine, so.
Right.
This is what they're doing. Who does this? Who does this, man?
Well,
do they know what they're doing, or is it just like completely just oblivious?
I got a question. So my question is, for Black people that are that actually ride with Trump,
right?
Are they doing this for monetary value? I mean, for what they think that Trump can do monetarily, or do they really believe the garbage that he spits as far as like he's not racist? That's my question.
There's this is the thing you saw based off of this is how I can tell everything that happened on January 6th it was like the perfect example and the perfect storm of knowing exactly the kind of following he's got. It's just a complete amalgamation of everybody from all different backgrounds, everything from military vets to homeless people to, wealthy, well-off people. They're all in there. And, and that doesn't discriminate when it comes to the races. There's ones that are trying to capitalize on the whole situation There's ones that's trying to, scam their way through it, and there's ones that truly are hardcore believers of this crap.
Mm-hmm.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
And it's just, they're all there. Everybody's there. I've never seen this before. Everybody's there.
I got a brother-in-law, and he's like, there's and all the politicians say bad things. Like, they make excuse after excuse after excuse for this guy. When you point out facts of the things that he said, yeah, but all politicians, like, no. They don't all go out of their way to harm other people. They don't all go out of their way to put down other people. You know what I'm saying? He does.
Right.
That's the difference. Like, he oversteps. Like, I think, what was it? Charlie Murphy was talking about Rick James was a habitual line stepper.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is a habitual line stepper right here.
Man, fuck your couch, basically.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pretty much.
And people are still following that, and I see that. I see that situation, and it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if y'all seen Judas and the Messiah, the new movie.
Not yet.
Man, if you haven't seen it,
see that. Yeah,
definitely watch it. It's going to piss you off. It's going to piss you off, but
that's why I've been preparing myself. Yep.
But it's going to open your eyes.
The turncoat cat, he was the one in the sunken place, right? Like, he's really. I've been watching him and others.
Both of them were. Were.
So I've been watching him in some other shit. He was in Atlanta, the show Atlanta. He's actually a really good actor.
Absolutely.
That dude is hilarious, man.
Yeah,
I gotta see him in this, but
yeah, you do.
Shit.
And I brought that point up. I brought that point up about that movie because that's what these people, that's what a lot of these black people that follow Trump remind me of. Is like the character, the O'Neill character, that in this movie. It's just like they'll sell their people out to get monetary gain or to get some type of placement where they thinking that they're going to be better off if they do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
But you know what? That's been our community's downfall all along. We don't stick together. We sell each other out. I think what was Jay-Z's line? Dark nigga, light nigga.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't matter. Still nigga. Still nigga. You know what I'm saying? House nigga, still nigga. Still niggas. We sit here and we look at, that all these hip hop artists with all this jewels these days again. Like, you would think it's back. You think we back in '86 again with all the jewels, right? I mean, these cats trying to outstunt each other, robbing each other. You know what I'm saying? Out here, clout chasing. That's been our story all along. Is that we feel like, oh, we're gonna get ahead. We're gonna get further along. Oh, I need to turn on, my brothers. Oh, what is this?
Well, there's so many internet hustlers out there, man, that actually just jump on and they try to go out of their way to make somebody believe something. Like me, you know what I'm saying? I'm never taking everything as strictly at face value. I'm a slight leaning to conspiracy theorists, but I am nowhere as crazed as the people that have chosen to do things like this. You know what I'm saying? What the like where do you draw the line when somebody is driven people to do this? This should never have happened.
And that's where I tend to cut people off. I don't necessarily tend to rock with people after they done show me who they are. And if who they are is against what I believe, you're entitled to your opinion and your feelings, but it's not at my expense. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, like I said, I didn't want to end on that, but I just knew once you brought it up, I was like, I got to see that because I remember it coming across my timeline. I was like, wait a minute.
He's just feeding them red meat, saying he's going to run again.
That's all they have to go with. They will never. No party. I don't care what party. I don't care if it's Democrat or Republican or whatever, independent, anybody. You will never have anybody like him again, and he knows it, and they know it.
I would hope
they can't find anybody to compete like. Yeah, but that's the thing. They don't have any more teeth other than him. You know what I'm saying? To really They want him to do the craziest thing, and they can just wash their hands of it, and then go back and embrace him right after.
You know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, bro, because it's kind of like a Pandora's box right about now, honestly. Because you had a Trump, because you have people like that, that's opened up the potential for another person like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's going to
or worse than him.
Or worse than him.
I always sat back and I watched like the World War II and World War I with the Nazi Germany. I'm like, how could a whole country fall for this? Like, that's impossible, right? But now you see, look at these people.
See it.
Now you see it firsthand. People will fall for it. If a guy has a forked tongue and just is telling them what they want to hear because they feel like they're losing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And here's the thing, they don't think, oh, it's white supremacy, blah, 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 right? You know what that does with the white supremacy thought process? It makes them lazy. Because now they got an excuse. Oh, well, it's affirmative action. Oh, it's this. So now, you know what I'm saying? They got somebody to blame, a scapegoat. I look at all those people who are out there on the 6th. First of all, they all look drunk. Okay,
absolutely.
They all look drunk, wilding out like they were tailgating before they rolled up to the Capitol building, right?
Right.
But they're looking for someone to blame. Oh, the election was stolen. So we're gonna say the election was stolen from him. But we're not going to look at the 70,000 votes that went away from Hillary towards Trump in those states. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they'll have none of that. They'll be having none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But but if he loses, it's got to be rigged. It's got to be stolen. Cut the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't have it just one way. You got to look at it from both sides. You know. I don't think that. I mean, 7 million votes is too big of a margin for it to be stolen. First of all, and he got whooped. It wasn't close.
Well, it's like a blind cockeyed person watching a boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever won is whoever you told them that won. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
But they also follow his traits. This is what I was looking for. This is probably not the best one. But just check this out. This you won't believe it when you hear it. I think this clip, I didn't get to save this clip, the clip I wanted. So hopefully this clip gives you the information that I'm trying to give you. But his supporters literally, they don't believe January 6th. They don't believe in. There's a part of his supporters don't believe actually that
it was his supporters. They say it was
right.
That it was Antifa. I see a bunch of Trump flags and hats.
How Antifa is not that goddamn organized, man.
No,
they're not. That's them. But they're using Trump's tactics and his traits to deny it.
And it kills me when I see minorities in this crowd. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you doing there? What is wrong with you?
Right. This clip just not it, but there's actually clips online of them just like denying that it actually is even real.
Of course it is. Of course
real
it
supporters.
But I mean, at this juncture, believe what you want to believe. It is what it is. Hopefully, we can all grow and understand that what happened was terrible and grow from it. You know what I'm saying?
So
that's it.
So after this, and we had the people who died and even the officer, right? I ain't heard shit from the Blue Lives Matter crowd.
Nothing. No condolences. No nothing.
No condolences, but nothing about, hey, we're law and order. We're protect your.
Like I said,
you lost all credibility. All credibility.
They better not say nothing.
That's why they're Trump supporters, because they follow all of his playbook rules. Trump does not show any compassion. He doesn't show condolences for people who are lost. He's only self-interested, and they follow the same thing. They follow the same thing, and they fall it all into a ditch.
Right.
Well, guys,
that's it.
I think it's time to wrap this show up before we start getting more depressed and go. Like we want to watch the episode of Jessica Jones or something.
Man, I almost threw my laptop.
I'm gonna send you something funny if I can. Let me see. I'm gonna send this through mail. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna send you something real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put that up. I found it funny. You might. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
You
How
get
you
it?
sending it through?
Messenger.
Hi. Okay, hold on 1 second.
It's just, it ain't a video. It's just a post
Oh no, you're good.
with all this COVID stuff.
Okay. I'm laughing already. just off of the image. I ain't even read the caption yet. So hold on a second. Let me grab it. Let me go over to my other screen. Hang tight, everybody. I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, that's funny. Of all the people to make you laugh, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, we were talking about Jay-Z's song. It was actually the story of OJ, and I came across this little gem right here. I was like, oh shit.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Come out of it. How do I get out of this? There we go. I think. Gosh darn it. Hang on, y'all. Get out of there. Hold on. Yeah. It won't let me do it this way, so I'll do it this way. Bear with me. It's going to be worth the wait. Alright. Open this back up. Go back over here. Go back over there. There you are. Are we supposed to look at the caption too, or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Just put the post up on the screen. Can you make that a little bigger?
I'm gonna try to make it bigger if I can here. If not, I'll just zoom in.
All right.
You doggone thing. Go this way. We'll do it this way then, since you want to be annoying. There we go. Now I'll make it big.
Maybe I had a weird sense of humor. I found that shit hilarious.
Got my second shot. Get yours.
Said a literal murderer got his vaccine before my elderly grandmother. What a world. Dude replied, "Did your grandmother rush for 2,000 yards in a single season?"
Jesus Christmas.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, Lord.
You ain't right for that one. You know you're not right.
And on that note,
yeah, man.
Oh, good. That's a good one in this
Yeah.
Yep. This is the control room, my peoples, man. I appreciate whoever did come and check us out. I'm gonna go back and listen to the playback.
All right, right on, bro.
Good seeing y'all.
Man, you know it, man. I just hope that we didn't. I hope I set everything up right this time, and we're not looking like a kung fu movie.
I think he actually. I
checked
in on it. It looked like it ran pretty smooth. We'll see. It'll get better. We'll get better with the topics and the flow of the whole thing. You know, we'll be a little bit more prepped. But I liked it.
Yep,
I think it's
You digging this new layout? It's looking pretty.
Digging it. I'm digging it.
Definitely.
I'm digging it. I might steal it from you.
All right. Well, it's yours, man. You family.
All right,
I'm
bro.
going to end. All right. So we all got ladies, you know what I'm saying, and family to get back to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to, So I'm going to end this night on somebody who really knows the real reason why we stay doing what we stay doing, man. So this is the control room. This is 2G. This is my homeboy, HD, aka Pops the Kingpin, aka, all right, Eyeball. As always, man, we love y'all. This is going to be the next show. We're going to find out where we're going from there. But for now, we'll holler at you later. Peace.
All right. Peace out.
Y'all.
Huh? Say again?